Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your weekly reading for April 15th to April 21st, 2019. We're going to use a Celtic cross. I've already shuffled the cards, so I'm laying out your spread. Taurus, I've also shuffled for what is your theme for the week. We'll take a look at that in just a bit. But I've also shuffled for what is your guidance, and we'll take a look at that at the end of the reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for taking the time to spend your time here with me. I appreciate it. And so we're going to see what you got going on, Taurus. So, Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, you have the energy of the chariot. The chariot is your outcome. So, woo-wee, victory, victory, let's repeat it. Anywho, you have the wheel. So with the Wheel of Fortune here, Taurus, you're dealing with change. And the change could be some sort of chance opportunity, the unexpected, a turn of events, some random shit happening, or some ups or downs. But it depends on which way the wheel is spinning. But there are some changes happening for you, Taurus, in your week ahead. Okay? You may even be trying to focus on creating change in your own ability, Taurus. So, your theme is you have growth. So, with growth here is your theme. I feel that, Taurus, you have been focusing on having self-examination. I feel that you've taken the time to go within, to experience personal growth within yourself, but you may even be experiencing growth in your circumstances, and hopefully for the better. So, your situation, you have this Two of Cups. And with this Two of Cups, this is water energy. So the situation is around a relationship, a partnership, a contract, an agreement, or this is you focusing on trying to have emotional balance within yourself. But you do have the Two of Cups here. And so this could have to do with family or a loved one or a significant other. But there's a focus on a relationship of some kind. And what's on your mind is the Star. So you are focused on healing, or there could be a focus on an Aquarius, or you may have Aquarius in your chart. But you focus on having healing or being healed, or perhaps healing this relationship or situation, or healing emotions. But also having hope, and also focusing on being calm, and you may even have some wishes around a relationship. And so in the past, you got this Three of Coins. And with this Three of Coins, this is about work. This is the work card. So in the recent past, this may be you at work, or this may be you working hard to create something new through working together with others to build something new, to have something work out, to create something, to build something from the ground up. And this energy is in the past. And so where you're at right now is this Eight of Swords. This is mental energy. And with this Eight of Swords, this is a self-imposed prison. This is being stuck in your mind, not able to see a way out or think a way out in a situation, but feeling trapped instead, restricted. But with this image, I feel, because this person is not blinded, they're able to see, even though they feel restricted or unable to think a way out of the situation. I feel that you are able to see what's going on. And so You may feel restricted by a relationship and you can see the challenges in that relationship. You may be stuck in your mind about a relationship and you are able to see some issues regarding a relationship, a partnership, an agreement, a commitment. This could be you seeing your part in the relationship, the issues, or you may be seeing the part of another in within a relationship and the challenges. But this is where you're at right now, and so you're either feeling stuck with how to move forward and come out of feeling trapped by the situation, even though you may see the problems, or you are not able to come up with how to do that right now, even though you see the issues. And so your challenge is you have the sun. And with the sun is a major arcana and it talks about something could come to light. The sun is also the most positive card in the deck. So please know that with the sun here in your spread, Taurus, is that whatever you got going on, however difficult or challenging, the sun is here to add some positive energy to your situation and circumstances to somehow improve things, even if by a little bit, for uh, for your best. But with the sun energy here, this is about fulfillment, contentment, clarity, gifts, opportunities, rejuvenation, success, happiness. This also could talk about trying to see things as, all is well and all will be well. But with the sun here is your challenge. You may have a challenge with breaking free from a relationship you may feel trapped in or an agreement. You may have a challenge with bringing something to light that you are aware of, but you may not know how to communicate it. You may have a challenge with finding happiness in a situation. You may be challenged with having clarity about a situation. You may have challenge with creating an opportunity or seeing the opportunity in a situation. You may be challenged with experiencing fulfillment. You may have challenge with having optimism, with being able to view whatever you're dealing with as a situation that, whatever's going on, that all is well and all will be well no matter what. And so how you see yourself is the Eight of Cups. And this is you experiencing emotional unfulfillment. But what I ask you is, in this emotional unfulfillment, are you moving on? Because with the Eight of Cups, this is being emotionally unfulfilled, and you can move on from what you are no longer fulfilled by, even though you invested emotionally so much into something or someone. Or this is being emotionally unfulfilled and not quite yet at the place of moving on from it. So what side of this are you on, Taurus? Because you seem to be emotionally unfulfilled by a relationship that probably has not shown any growth despite the hard work that you tried to put in, trying to build on it, to work on it, to make it work out and come together. And so the way that you're being seen is the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Coins. And with that Knight of Coins, you have the King of Coins. So you're being seen as trying to be practical, trying to be responsible, trying to be reliable, trying to be helpful, trying to manage the situation, trying to bring stability and security to the situation, trying to bring order to the situation. You may even be trying to be protective about the situation. But it's also possible that you may be being stubborn and not budging in this situation. Or you may be being seen as someone that's being slow to move, slow to manage things, slow to address things. You may be being seen as someone who is difficult to communicate with because you're set in your ways. You're inflexible, unbending. So, which one is this for you? You may be someone that's seen as, I feel like you're being seen as someone who's stubborn. You're being seen as someone who's trying to be responsible, who's trying to be practical, who's trying to manage the situation. But are you trying to manage it and have it your way, and you only considering you? Or, you know, is the other person or whoever else involved also being considered? That is the question, Taurus. So what kind of growth is happening here? Or is there any growth happening here at all? Are you the one that needs to grow, or who you dealing with needs to grow? Is there growth? Is growth possible? And so your innermost feelings and emotions is the High Priestess. So with the High Priestess here is a major arcana. The High Priestess talks about emotions. You may be, at odds within yourself, where you may be having ego-based emotions from time to time. You may be trying to follow your intuition. Excuse me. You may even feel choked up. Because I just got a little choked up. You may be experiencing, you may have a hidden agenda. Maybe you don't want to talk about it, Taurus. Is that what this is? Do you have a hidden agenda? You could possibly be focused on trying to use wisdom and knowledge, but you might also be focused on trying to keep some secrets. I feel that a little bit of all of this is probably at play for you, Taurus. And so your outcome is the Chariot. Now with the Chariot, this is a major arcana, so there's a focus on trying to have control in the situation and have the victory in the situation through the use of your will and intellect, with the determination to have movement in your situation towards your goals and accomplishing those goals, to overcoming any obstacles and seeing progress with like a warrior mentality. And so also with the Chariot, this is about trying to steer things the way that you want them to be. This is also about things being out of control. This is also about needing to have control over your emotions. So I feel that, Taurus, I feel you are focused on trying to have the victory. I do feel that you're trying to have some measure of control. I do feel that you are trying to steer things the way that you want them to go. I do feel that you're facing obstacles in doing so. I do feel that you're having trouble controlling your emotions while you're at it. And so with the Chariot here, this is about you finding the balance. And with that Chariot, you have the Page of Wands. So it's possible that though you may be trying to move in a new direction with this Page of Wands energy, it's possible some news could come in that gets you a little bit out of sorts emotionally. But what I'm also feeling here with this Page of Wands energy is that what is very much possible is either you or someone that you're dealing with is behaving immaturely and impulsively. And so, could this be why there's a need to focus on growth, being more mature, being more emotionally balanced, being more behaved, mannerable, being more adult, being more compassionate, empathetic, relatable, receptive, being more focused on nurturing the situation in order to achieve harmony, to achieve the growth that you want in that situation, being able to be receptive to others and others be receptive to you. So there's a need to have control over your emotions. There may even be a need for you to go with the flow. But certainly I do feel that emotions are running high. You do have in the future this Queen of Cups. I apologize that I overlooked it. So that may be a lesson too. Are you overlooking someone? Are you accustomed to overlooking someone? I'm overlooking somebody's feelings, or somebody overlooking your feelings, and you're not feeling significant or not making someone else feel significant? Because I overlooked this Queen of Cups, and this is in the future. And so with this Queen of Cups, this is about finding emotional balance. This is about staying grounded in your emotions. This is about having some emotional maturity. This is about trying to do what's right and what's best from a grounded place. Trying to meditate on a situation for the goal of fairness and being mindful of the consequences of your actions. This is about having sensitivity to others and others having sensitivity to you. This is about codependence and changing and coming out of that role if that is what has been your behavior or the behavior of who you're dealing with. Because codependence is a low vibration, and there's a need for growth if codependence is what you're dealing with or someone is dealing with when they're interacting with you. And so your guidance, Taurus, is you have healed. That is your guidance. It's to heal. And this is temperance. And this is about doing things in moderation. This is about having patience, being sensible, having self-control, having balance. Heal is your guidance. I hope these messages help. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.